Have you ever wondered why some people seem to stay active, sharp, and joyful well into their 70s, 80s, or even 90s, while others begin to struggle with fatigue, stiffness, or even isolation? The truth is, aging itself is not the enemy. What often makes the difference are the little everyday habits we carry with us. Some of these habits once helped us, gave us comfort, structure, or even protection. But after 70, certain patterns can quietly drain your energy, limit your independence, and steal away the joy you deserve in this stage of life. And here's the catch: no one really talks about them. By the time many people notice, they've already paid the price in missed opportunities, foggy thinking, or reduced mobility. But today, we're going to change that. In this video, we'll uncover 6 everyday habits you should stop after 70. Not because someone says you must, but because letting them go can open the door to a healthier, more capable, and more fulfilling life. These are not vague theories. They're real, practical shifts that can give you back energy, clarity, and confidence. Stay with me until the very end, because I guarantee you'll recognize a few of these habits in yourself or in someone you care about. And more importantly, I'll give you simple, doable ways to start turning them around beginning today. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos designed to inform and inspire you. Now let's get into it. Number 1. Avoiding strength-based movement. One of the most common mistakes people make after 70 is believing that slowing down completely is the safest choice. Maybe your joints ache a little more, your balance feels different, or you had a fall in the past. So, the natural reaction is to move less, to rest more, to play it safe. But here's the truth. Avoiding strength-based movement is actually one of the fastest ways to lose your independence. Muscle is not just about looking strong. It's what allows you to stand up from a chair, climb a step, carry a bag of groceries, or hug your grandchild without fear of falling. After 70, a condition called sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, accelerates. And unless we actively work to maintain our muscles, we lose them at a much faster rate. The good news? You don't need to become a bodybuilder or spend hours in a gym. Simple, consistent movements like sitting and standing from a chair, lifting light dumbbells, using resistance bands, or even practicing balance near a countertop can make a massive difference. Take George, for example. At 82, he stopped exercising after a fall because he was afraid of getting hurt again. But that safety actually made him weaker. After a visit to a physical therapist, he began with 5-minute daily routines, lifting soup cans, practicing standing without using his hands, and doing gentle stretches. Within 2 months, not only did his legs feel steadier, but his confidence returned. Strength isn't just physical, it's emotional. It's the dignity of knowing you can take care of yourself. And the sooner you begin, the more you preserve. If you are still with me, please like, share, and subscribe. Number 2. Eating like you did in your 40s. Here's another quiet trap. Eating the same way you always have. Same portions. Same comfort foods. Same mealtime routines. But the truth is, your body at 70 is not the same as your body at 40. Your metabolism slows. Digestion changes. Your nutritional needs shift. Yet many older adults continue eating out of habit, not hunger. The result? Weight gain, sluggishness, and blood sugar issues that seem to appear out of nowhere. After 70, every bite matters more. Your body might not need as many calories, but it needs higher quality fuel, foods rich in protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. That means smaller, balanced meals with more vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats, and water-dense fruits. Think about Helen, age 75. She ate 3 hearty meals a day her whole life, and it worked fine until it didn't. She noticed bloating, fatigue, and tighter clothes. After a gentle adjustment, smaller portions, more vegetables, mindful eating, her energy improved, her sleep became better, and even her mood lifted. This isn't about restriction, it's about respect. Respecting how your body works today, not how it worked decades ago. You wouldn't wear the shoes you wore in your 30s. Why fuel your body the same way? Number 3. Pulling away from social connection. Here's a habit many people fall into without realizing: slowly retreating from social life. Maybe you cancel plans more often. Maybe you tell yourself staying home is more comfortable. Or maybe after losing a spouse or friend, you just don't feel like you have much to contribute anymore. But isolation isn't just lonely, it's dangerous. Studies show that loneliness in older adults can be as harmful to health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It increases the risk of depression, memory decline, and even heart disease. The brain thrives on connection. Conversations, laughter, and even small talk act like mental vitamins. They keep your mind sharp, your emotions steady, and your heart open. Take Sylvia. At 80, she stopped seeing friends after her husband passed. Days blurred together. Her motivation disappeared. Her daughter encouraged her to try a senior yoga class, not for exercise, but for connection. To her surprise, what brought her back to life wasn't the yoga poses, but the laughter and conversations before and after class. You don't need a packed social calendar. Small, steady connections, a weekly phone call, a walk with a neighbor, an online hobby group can transform your mental and emotional health. Remember, solitude can be healing, but isolation drains the spirit. Don't confuse the two. If you are still with me, please like, share, and subscribe. Number 4. Ignoring small health symptoms. How many times have you told yourself, it's nothing? Just a little dizziness. Just some tiredness. Just part of getting older. But here's the thing, ignoring small symptoms after 70 can be risky. What once felt minor may now signal something important. A little swelling in your ankles? It might be your heart asking for attention. Occasional confusion? That might not be just aging. Walter, age 78, thought his blurry vision and tingling feet were just part of getting older. His daughter insisted on a checkup, and he learned he had early-stage diabetes. Because he caught it early, he was able to manage it with diet and exercise. But if he had waited, the damage could have been permanent. Your body whispers before it shouts. Listening early is not weakness, it's wisdom. It gives you options, choices, and control. And here's something important. Advocate for yourself. If you feel dismissed, ask questions. Seek second opinions. Nobody knows your body better than you. Number 5. Relying only on memory. For most of your life, you probably trusted your memory. You remembered birthdays, appointments, and when to take your medication. But after 70, short-term memory can become less reliable. The danger? Small slip-ups with big consequences. Forgetting an appointment is one thing. Forgetting whether you already took your medicine is another. Bill, age 73, always prided himself on his sharp mind. But after missing an appointment and accidentally skipping medication twice in 1 week, he realized something needed to change. He started using a simple notebook and setting phone reminders. Instead of feeling weak, he felt relieved, like he'd lifted a silent burden. Writing things down isn't giving in, it's smart. Calendars, pill organizers, sticky notes, or phone alarms can protect you from stress and mistakes. And the surprising part, it frees mental space. Instead of juggling endless reminders in your head, you trust the system, and your mind can finally rest. If you are still with me, please like, share, and subscribe. Number 6. Resisting technology altogether. Last but not least, completely shutting out technology. It's easy to feel overwhelmed. Maybe you said, I'm too old for this, or I don't need it. But resisting technology often makes life harder, not easier. Technology doesn't mean you need to dive into social media or buy every new gadget. It can be as simple as sending a text, using a voice assistant to remind you of medication, or checking your health records online. These small steps protect your independence. Take Louise, 79. She used to call her daughter every time she needed help with appointments or prescription refills. Then her grandson showed her how to use her phone's calendar and reminder apps. At first, it was confusing. But soon, she was doing things independently again, and she felt capable, empowered, and proud. That's the real gift of technology. It's not about mastering devices, but about reclaiming independence. Even small wins add up quickly. Finally, as we wrap up, take a moment to reflect. Which of these 6 habits do you recognize in yourself? Which one surprised you? After 70, the rules of the game change. But no one hands you a new playbook. That's why it's so easy to fall into patterns that feel safe, but actually chip away at your health, independence, and joy. The good news? You don't have to overhaul your whole life. Just take one small step. Move your body a little more. Adjust your meals. Call a friend. Write things down. Try one new piece of technology. Every small choice is a declaration that your time still matters, that you still matter. Aging doesn't mean shrinking back. It means rising up with wisdom and shaping the years ahead with purpose. Thank you for joining me today. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these habits are you ready to let go of? Your thoughts inspire not just me, but everyone in this community. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us keep creating meaningful content to guide and uplift you. And remember, the best chapters of your life may not be behind you. They may be the ones you are writing right now.